not going to be an easy one, that's for sure. 3.6 seconds, in fact, the exact time difference between first place and second place. But as we go to the second row there, Michael Jensen, Alistair Brown doing a great job, both of them in Shelby's. A little bit further back from there, we pick up on James Forbes and Mark Loth. And one man to look at, of course, is just behind them there, Trevor Frost. You'll pick up on that car on the circuit any second now. It's that SMD sponsored machine, and it's the LMP2 car. That is the car that Bailey Edwards, or now Bailey Cars, put together and were looking to take to Le Mans at one stage. It didn't quite work out, unfortunately. You know how expensive it is to race here in South Africa, so you can just imagine what it costs to go racing in Le Mans. So it's developed for the Le Mans series. It's now looking to do a bit of testing here in the National Sports Car Challenge, and also looking to go and be part and parcel of course, the African Endurance Championship that happens all the way around.
Yes, Greg, in the National Sports Car Challenge, we mainly have Shelby Can-Ams, but nice to see the likes of, we've got an ADR, an LMP2, like you said, a Ligier, a Lotus 7 replica, and then, of course, we've got Sports 2000 and the two Nashes there at the bottom. Yeah. But yeah, after the qualifying effort, Greg, I'm sure the guys on the second row, so they're going to have to see if they can get a good start. So we're waiting for the guys just to complete their one more lap. As such, behind the pace car, the Porsche pace car, like you said, they'll come around, they'll buckle up a little bit, and then it's full race of the day. Looking forward to great days of racing, Greg.
No doubt about that, but we're certainly looking forward to the racing that's going to happen throughout the day as well. If you've just joined us here via Facebook, a big welcome to you from Kyalami Grand Prix Circuit. Things looking like we're about to kick off an event that is going to be one of the best we've seen here in a long, long while. Last year, we had record crowds coming to Kyalami. It was the opening. We're expecting more people to come out here as well. But remember, we are live streaming, so you can pick up on all the action wherever you are in the world. As they head down now, this is the long hill down towards, known as the mine shaft. They go through a little left-hand turn, and then, of course, it opens up into a brand new section here at Kyalami. If you've never been to the Kyalami circuit, it wouldn't look any different to you. But if you have been, of course, they've now extended what was the bowl, and it's now known as Crocodiles. So in other words, it is a slightly longer straight towards where the right-hand turn kicks in, where they're about to go through now, and then it's a short straight down into what is now known as Cheetah, and from Cheetah we head into Ingwe, which is of course the Zulu word for leopard, in our last corner on the circuit as they come down here to take up their positions for the first race of the day.
Yes, Greg, obviously most of us know the old Kyalami used to be a circuit of 4.2 kilometers long. The new Kyalami is slightly longer at 4.5 kilometers. Yes, most of the corners luckily kept their same names, but we've got a few new names in the mix, and yeah, as the guys heading down, getting ready for the start, Greg, take us away for the start, and we're looking forward to a great race.
Now here we go, as they come out of Ingwe now, it's all up to Jason Campos to dictate the pace. Watch for those lights to go out. As soon as they do, they go to green, and we go racing. Campos gets the drop, kind of expected that. The king for the first time, and then down towards Crowthorne. Campos with a massive advantage. Look at this, Algar hanging on to second place right now. It's 3 cars abreast coming down onto the braking markers into Crowthorne for the very first time, and sneaking through there is Brian Algar. He hangs on to that second place. It's Jensen right on his tail in the 2 car, and in fact trying to go around the outside as they come into the first time into the Yipske sweep. Side by side into Yipske, that could end up in tears. Eventually Algar had to back out of that one, and it looks like Alistair Brown, he's run wide. Brown runs wide and straight across the circuit. Wow, it's our first race. We've already had a massive incident there as one of the cars went completely off the track. I think it was Alistair Brown that got it all wrong, and he eventually came straight back onto the circuit. So not the way to start things out. James Forbes with a great start there, looking pretty tasty in that ADR, and he now sits into that 3rd place. The battle for 4th place heats up. You can see Trevor Frost trying to apply the pressure. I just want to pick up, is that the 2 car? Yes, it was. I think it was of Michael Jensen, who might have been involved in that little incident as well, having to take evasive action. But now as they come into the S's for the very first time, incredible start to this race. The battle at the front, I don't know where has got a Fiat underneath that hood of the Chevrolet. But there's 3 cars fighting for first, second and third. There's 3 cars for 4, 5 and 6 up to the top into Leopold for the very first time. And yes, obviously like you expected, Jason Campbell got there, running and stopping and John made a brilliant incident there, going to one of the corners, but we've got a very good start there with number 44, Ian Smith. Look out for him, but yeah, great battle here as they come down the mine shaft, hard on the brakes here, and 5 cars all together. Greg, the nice thing about this track is look how wide it is, and there's a lot of room for overtaking, but like we saw that there wasn't enough room in that early incident. Yeah, you can use the width of the circuit, there's no doubt about it. Mark Loth is trying to do that to try and find a way through there on Frosty. Frosty in that LMP2 car, that's the one that's got the bonnet and of course the roof over the top. This is our leaders coming across the line, and you can see they're starting to open up a little bit of a margin as they come through and past us for the very first time there. Absolutely amazing stuff to see that Brian Algar is fighting off and fending off the attack coming out of Michael Michael Jensen. Jensen in the S2. This is Algar in front, the blue and white machine. And up the inside goes James Forbes. What a drive there from the 80R driver. Forbes is sneaking through and makes it up into third place. So the battle for second, third and fourth place is what we're seeing on screen right now. Just behind them, of course, is another little battle with his 5 cars. But right now, it's Algar. There is a bit of debris in the circuit. I'm not quite sure why they didn't get to clear that up. But if anybody does try to take evasive action and go around and try and get the different line here into Sunset Corner, they're definitely going to be affected by that debris in the middle of the circuit.
Yes, Greg, we've got an 8-lapper going here, and like you said, the leader's gone, Jason Campos, but we're concentrating here on the fight between second, third and fourth. It's Brian Algar, Michael Jensen, James Forbes. Look at the 3 of them, and they're going to go hammer and tongs. Lap 2 of a great 8-lapper here, Greg.
Yeah, into the S's now. It looks like a little bit of a pressure coming from Jensen again. He wants back at that 80R. James Forbes coming from a Lotus Register. The Lotus Register, of course, the guys that run the Lotus Challenge here in South Africa, and of course they'll be in action next week on the 29th of April in Bekisi for the next round of the historic challenge. But more important is that man there is a multiple champion in the Lotus Register championship himself. So he spends a lot of time in a single seater. When I talk about single seaters, I'm talking about those Lotus singles that we've seen in the category. But in this 80R, he is particularly quick. And to run in amongst these V6 Nissan engine Shelby Can-Ams, he's doing an incredible job. He sits in third place. Big pressure being applied there by Jensen, trying to sneak up the inside, and big pressure from behind as well. As Son Moodley joins us from Bigfoot Express Freight here in our commentary booth.
Yes, Greg, Michael Jensen tried to pull a move there. He just couldn't pull it off. But look at them, 3 of them together as they go through last corner here, Ingwe, onto the start-finish straight. That's going to be 2 laps completed and 6 to go in this race. Looks like our leader, Jason Campbell. He's going, but here they come, 2, 3 and 4. They're having a great battle there. Brian Algar, Michael Jensen, James Forbes, and yes.
Look at the lap time out of Campos on that last pass. A 1:46 dead in a V8 powered Shelby Can-Am. That is absolutely trucking around here. There's no doubt about it. His fastest in qualifying was a 48.9. He's gone nearly 2.5 seconds quicker than qualifying.
Greg, as we watch this battle now, it's number 12, number 2, Michael Jensen. Looks like he's falling back a little bit. Maybe overcooked the brakes at times, don't know, but looks like number 2 and 3 that they're getting away. So what can Michael Jensen do? Does he have a problem, Greg? Looks like he's got a slight problem maybe. He's going to have to hang on there as they go through Sunset Corner, and we're just now waiting for the rest of the guys to come through.
There we go.
Yeah, here we've got our 5th place man. It looks like Trevor Frost, but look at them, Greg. Look at that train. So these guys are giving it their all.
Yeah, it's good to see this, 4 Shelbys fighting with that LMP2. It's, of course, the Shelby champion right on Frosty's tail there, Mark Loth. Loth looking to sneak through there. You can see the American flag colours on his car. The South African flag colours just behind him will be Andrew Strike. Good to see him in the mix. And then on their tail, it's Fritzy Kleinans on 333. So Kleinans doing a super job. Remember, he's in a slightly different version of the sports cars that are involved here. That is a Ligier that he's driving in. So as they enter the top, he sneaks through on Frost unfortunately to take a different line into the S's, and Loth just pounced, moving himself up into the 5th place on track.
Yes, look at that. Fritzy number 23 orange car, great looking car. They're giving it their all. Doesn't matter where they're on the track. It's a great battle as they go down the mine shaft, ladies and gentlemen. Down the mine shaft, incredible speeds that these guys reach, Greg.
No doubt about it. As they come into braking now for Crocodiles. You can see that SA flag coloured car starting to close in, and I think Andrew Strike would love to get past. He's definitely looking the more tasty of the 2. Frosty had to try and find a different line into this as we saw him lose out, and Loth has now got to the front and has pulled a bit of a margin. So I wonder if this little LMP2 is starting to feel the effects. Remember, this is a car that hasn't really had a lot of track time, and the development of this car was for Le Mans, as I mentioned earlier, but more importantly now, it's in the thick of the National Sports Car Challenge. Coming up from behind, the man you mentioned earlier, not too far off the back end of Fritz Kleinans as they cross the line. And now down through the kink, round the outside. Have a look at this. Can Andrew Strike pull a maneuver? Oh, he does. He does it under acceleration, not even under braking. He was still accelerating down towards Crowthorne, and now Fritz Kleinans has got that SMD-powered LMP2 all over the back and looking for a way past. Can he get up into the Yuxkay sweep? He tried hard. He wasn't quite close enough, but I think Frost has got a problem. He is slowly but surely dropping by the wayside, and Trevor Frost, if you look at his best lap time so far, he has done a 59 dead, and that was on that last lap, and that's incredible to see that even though he's doing his fastest lap times, he's slowing up and being caught by the cars.
Yeah, Greg, a little bit of a problem there for him, like you said, late on the brakes there. This is our 5th, 6th and 7th and 8th battle. The guys are coming through. Number 333, Fritz, he's going forward, and like you said, Frosty might have a problem. We'll just keep an eye on there on the lap times, but a great battle here on the mid-pack.
Fritz Kleinans now going to look to see if he can get past Trevor Frost as they head into the S's. And this is in the halfway stage of this race. We're on lap 4 of 8, so we're about Revolution Racing team, and he's actually been part and parcel of multiple South African champions in his own right. Both of the lot boys, Neil and Darren, won in his racing colours, and now part and parcel. And oh, big flames out of the side of that. That's just awesome to see. Look at that. She has a massive dragon flame out of the side of that all-black Revolution Racing Shelby as it came down into Crocodiles.
Yes, Greg, as they go through now to complete almost another lap, we've got these four. They lock together, they're very close. It's number 44, Ian Smith. He's trying to go forward. He had a good start, but he's now on Fritz's tail there. As they go on to the start-finish track, complete another lap. Like you said, we just passed the halfway mark now. This race, our leaders it is our 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th place battle, and another move there. Looks like Frosty's got it back now. Can he do it on the brakes this time? Maybe he's learned his lesson from a previous lap, but Greg, that's a place where you can do it on the brakes. You just have to be brave, and you have to be as late as you can on the brakes.
Well, he was late and ran wide. He heads into Yuxco now and looks, oh, Strike had a big look there. Almost a touch between the two of them. Fortunately, Strike saw him coming, gave him a little bit of room, but this battle's not done yet. I think what we're seeing here is possibly a little bit of overheating on that LMP2, and he's having to tap out of it, get the temperature back down again, and then have another go. Sitting behind these cars, remember that there's the possibility of the car starting to overheat a bit more because you're not getting the airflow through the systems like you should be. And particularly when you've got such an amount of effort being put in by the Bailey Cars boys to get that LMP2 to work well, the aerodynamics on the car, of course, is going to be for flat-out speed down what would be the Mouzon straight at Le Mans. Here, it'll be down the main straight at Kyalami and through the kink. And looking at these cars yesterday, these guys going through that 20 kilometers an hour.
Just to tell our international listeners out there that it's the start of winter in South Africa, but it's quite a hot morning. And the temperatures and the heat start that morning, halfway through the social morning, to go for this stage, the tires, the brakes, everything's very hot, so that can come into play. But like you said, maybe he's looking for a bit of air there to cool the car down. But look at the four of them down the mine shaft again. Great top speeds. It looks like Frosty's got it back together. And yeah, let's see what's happening there. As Ian Smith in the inside, this time he does it. He had a repetition on the last lap. He tried it. This time he pulled it off, Greg.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's got a huge amount of place to play with on the outside of Crocodiles because it helped him make that move stick. He now looks to go on the attack on Andrew Strike. Strike's doing the same thing here to Frost as they come into Ingwe. The final turn at Kyalami. And it looks like a good drive coming out of Ian Smith. Smith might be able to capitalize here. He can use a little bit of the slipstream. There's not a huge amount of slipstream because unfortunately these cars with the aerodynamic packages they've got don't work too well in terms of slipstream ability. At the front end we've got a change up. You can see the 2 car of Michael Jensen has got back past and ahead of James Forbes, even though on our timing monitor says that's not the case. Jensen is definitely out in front and has found a way past back ahead of the ADR, and they're all trying to close down on second place Brian Algar. He goes into the S's, which means I would say Jason Campos is probably coming out of Leocorp right now and heading down the mine shaft. That's the gap he's got. In fact, he's probably going to be down at Crocodiles because he's got a 29-second lead over the rest of this field.
Yeah, Greg, obviously from qualifying times we knew that was going to happen. Any mechanical problems from Jason Campos he's got, but we concentrate in this battle as they go down the mine shaft again. That's our second place, third place, fourth place, guys. It's Brian Algar, it's James Forbes and Michael Jensen. They're battling it out because, like you said, here they come. Michael Jensen, he's in the third place and he's chasing down number 19, Brian Algar. That's the second place man. Not a lot of laps left, yeah, Greg. Great first race today, slight incident there, but nothing major. And let's see what's going to happen here for the podium.
Well, if we look at the way the lap times have gone so far, last lap from Algar was a 53.2. Jensen was doing 53.1, so he's about 0.2 of a second quicker than Algar is. So he should be able to have enough laps in hand. There are 2 to go as they're going to cross this time. And I think we're going to be in for a 2-lap race here between these guys. James Forbes, I think, might have just lost a little bit too much ground to make up here on the 2 Shelbys, but Jensen's certainly on a flyer. Having a look as they come across the line, they're just waiting for our timing monitor to refresh itself, but Pro Timing, of course, is where you'll get all the live timing from today. And as it comes through, we're going to be looking forward to seeing what's happened with the lap times here. Further back, Frosty hangs on. He's got back past and he's now pulled away from Andrew Strike. Strike trying to keep off the attack coming from Ian Smith with the big flame out the side. And Kleinans is coming straight back in for a little bit more fun and games.
Yeah, Greg, this battle's also not over till it's over. Just around about 2 laps to go. But it's Smith and it's Fritz and it's Trice, like you said. Those are the minor places, but they're battling it out. They're giving it all. There's a second race coming up later, Greg, but these guys give it their all. And like I said, great weather today in South Africa. Slight breeze, but track temperatures will be quite hot. And those guys are just looking at their car temperatures in the brakes. Oh, as he gets it, and
temperatures you were talking about. Yes, indeed. There's some tire temperatures. That's a little bit too hard on the loud pedal, though.
That was Andrew's truck. He just lost a little bit too much acceleration.
Oh, what a move from Kleinans. Kleinans sneaks up the inside as they come out of the barbecue turn and onto the old back straightaway. And a good move there from Fritz Kleinans. Kleinans sneaks through and moves himself up extremely well in that little machine of his. He's now ahead of Ian Smith. A little battle that's not done yet. These two are going to fight it out all the way to the checkered flag. There's no doubt about it.